Okay, in this week's video, we're going to use this little cherry blank to see if this brand new style of pen kit is indeed a slimline killer. Right then, we have this blank in. Now there's a couple of differences between this kit and a slimline. Now I'll tell you at the end of the video why I think this is just going to completely kill off people using slimlines, right? So right, one of the first difference is this thing takes an 8mm drill bit instead of the 7, right? But there's a reason for that, and the reason is it uses a Parker style refill. So if you've been watching the channel a while, you've seen me do a modified click possibly a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I can't remember exactly, where I did a full length pen in wood. That was a slimline click, right? This is basically a kit of that, right? Now I didn't design it, right? So I'm not claiming that, but it's basically the same idea. It's a full length kit, right? But as I said, I don't know what it's like in the US, right? But over here, getting the refills for slimlines since Cross stopped making them is a pain, right? People, if they buy a pen, they like to be able to go into the local stationery shop, excuse the squeak, they like to be able to go into the local stationery shop and buy a refill for their new pen, right? Since Cross here in Europe anyway stopped supplying the refills to go into slimlines, it has been a nightmare. Especially like for me, I sell hundreds of slimlines a year, and I've been giving people a list of refills that will fit them, but they're only really available online, and an awful lot of people just don't like that. So with this being a Parker refill, you can get it anywhere, right? So there is the 8mm hole drilled, right? As I said, that's the first one, right? That's the first difference. It's an 8mm, not a 7mm, right? Right, I'll glue the tube up in this and I'll be right back to you. Right then, we're drilled and glued up. Right, the bushings for this pen kit, there's a big one and there's a small one. Slip them in. Right, and then we just turn it as normal. Right, then. Now, where did I put that? Now, this pen kit is called a Dawn. Right, it's a Dawn Click pen kit. Right, as I said, it's Parker refill. Which, as I said, I don't know if over in the US is having the same problem we are here in Europe about getting the refills. But I think for people like me who sell a lot of pens or who run a market stall that has pens in it, this one meets everything that the Slimline stock did. Like, I'm going to be switching all of my Slimline stock to these. So next weekend, all the other traders of Fairtree are going to be getting a present, because I will be getting rid of my stock of Slimlines in favour of these. I'm trying to stay out of the way of the camera here, so I'm kind of I have my head ducked down. To look under the ring light. Now, as you can see by the way I'm turning this, it turns just as fast, if not maybe even a slight bit faster than a Slimline. When I did the test one, I gave it to my wife to try out, and the only thing she said was, could I make them a little thinner? So that's as thin as I want it. Right. Now we got it sanded. The 180. Any shadow. There's a shadow line just there. I just want to see if something a little bit heavier than 180 will get rid of that shadow line. That's 240. That's 120. That's up there. A little bit of 120. That shadow line. Yeah, there it goes. Again. No shadow lines this time. A bit of 240. Cherry blank is off. Is an off cut off a bowl. Did a while ago. And as far as I remember, it's red cherry. Which means this should actually be a nice pen. A bit of sanding sealer. I'll tell us if it is going to be dark cherry or light cherry. So like, as far as I remember, it was red cherry. So it's dark. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right, York circuit. And as you can see, it turns just as fast, if not maybe a little faster than a Slimline. Probably because it's just one piece. Right, one thing, you might need a longer 8mm drill bit. Actually, I'll grab it. I never checked this. Right, that's an 8mm. No, you don't actually. That's a standard 8mm drill bit. You will get through it with it. Right, just when I was ordering the kits, I noticed that they did longer 8mm drill bits, which is the one that I used. This is that one. And just to make my life easier, I ordered one of them. And as I said before, they charge pennies for drill bits. Oh yes, it is a Penkitsmall bit or a kit, but you will find that they will come into your local stockists over there. Yeah, no, I needed to restock some pens, some kits anyway. And Michelle, my wife, who always takes care of that end for me, came across this kit. It's a brand new one, and she knows that for ages I have been looking for a kit to take over from the Slimlines. Like, I went away from Slimline twists years ago because left-handed people can't use them. They untwist in their hands, and I went to Slimline clicks, right, and they were fine for ages, and then Cross stopped making the refill. Found refills online that were the same size. Actually found 3 of them, so that's the list. I give that list to people now when they buy one of the pens, but I still wasn't 100% satisfied because people were saying that they prefer to be able to just go down to a shop and buy their kit and buy their refills. So I've been ages looking for a kit that will go up against the Slimline, but it took a Parker refill, and they've just released this one. So I ordered 50 of them to replace my stock of Slimlines. I ordered 50 of the silver ones. I think they come in gold and copper, I think is the last one. And of course it's an all metal kit apart from the click mechanism, which is their normal high density plastic one, because the plastic lasts longer than the metal and is less prone to binding and stuff. Yeah, that is a pretty little blank. I have a few of those blanks. I might make stock of this out of that blank. Right, I'll set up for putting this together and I'll be right back. Right then, assembling this kit. On the wide end, first thing you do is put the clip and the clicker holder thing, whatever they call that. There's an official name for it, but I can't remember what it is. You push it in. And then you get the clicker holder mechanism. Now there's a fat end and a thin end on this. The thin end goes in, right? It'll click in a little bit, and then you just use your pen press to press it in. The tolerances on this kit are as normal, they're very tight, right? Right, so you have that bit in, right? Then you assemble the rest of the clicker mechanism. Put it together, slide it in, and then you use the refill to push it home. Right, now, you push it home. This can be a bit stiff to start with, right? You push it in. Right? Now, what I found is easier is just to push that up against something. Just push it, right? And it will stop. Right? It comes to a positive stop like that. Right? Then you put the tip on. I like to unscrew the tip so make sure I don't damage it in any way. I always do that with any pen. If I can unscrew the tip and just put the screw part in, I do. Right, squeeze it in, take the cap off, the refill, in with the refill, in with the spring, in with the tip. Right, and this is a new kind, apparently this is a new kind of click mechanism they're using. Right, but it's 2 spring as normal. Right, same with the Slimlines. Screw the top on. Right, and you have a click pen that is Slimline. Now, why do I think that this kit is going to kill Slimlines? Because it's the same price. That kit is exactly the same price. It's actually a couple of cents cheaper at the moment than a Slimline kit. Right? You pack a refill, you have the full body, and said it goes together as easy as a Slimline. It turns quicker, I think, but the whole thing is the price. It's the same price as a Slimline pen, right? That's why I'm going to replace all my Slimlines with these, because I've been looking for, I'd say, about 2 years for a Slimline pen in the price range of a Slimline that takes a Parker refill, and finally they've come up with one. So give me your opinion below. Do you think this will kill off Slimlines, or do you think it's a better pen or a worse pen than a Slimline? So if you enjoyed that or got nothing out of it, if you wouldn't mind clicking like on the video, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next one.